Bang. I'll actually move myself.
Oh, shit.
See, fucking BVD is working on his drip game, man. Also, what the fuck is this vehicle?
It looks like the Japanese one. I think
Is this the Israeli one?
I think it is. It's the how was it called? It's like the wheeled IFB that Penguin Red told me about like a while ago. The Inen or something like that.
The Eitan? That thing?
That one. Like, is it that one?
Oh my god. What a weird vehicle.
Yeah, because it has trophy. It has trophy on it, so it must be Israeli.
Yeah, look at BVVD. Dude's been losing weight. He's got like a leather jacket on. This dude is like fucking popping off, man.
Yeah, he's a hunk.
Yeah. Next is the Turkish hair transplant, and we're good to go. So there you go.
No, his head is gonna inflate like a balloon.
All right, well there you go. I suppose that's the Israeli vehicle.
30 seconds.
The Eitan.
No, there you go, the Eitan.
Oh, it does have the trophy. And of course, the Bushmaster 2 at 11.3.
Because it has trophy, so it has to be heavier, right?
Doesn't even have a missile, man. 11.3?
Come on, man. It's probably a placeholder.
Fucking better be. What are they doing with these vehicles, man? Who's gonna play that 11.3, man? Ooh.
You will.
I fucking won't. I know. I'm putting my foot down. 30mm, just a 30mm at 11.3?
You're gonna have to spade it as you spade every single vehicle. It's an international treaty.
I still have that macabre to grind, which I'm looking. That would be nice.
And there's nothing stronger than international treaty stack.
Oh, man. Oh, there's another premium there for Japan. Oh, it's probably the ME210, right?
Yeah. And the, what's the one? The Tease.
Yeah. But
He's probably showcasing the new stat card because no way you're gonna be like fully explaining the whole need to. I don't think it needs that explanation.
Or blood.
Oh, blood.
The stat card stuff is really cool. Like I'm a big fan of that. I really like it when they put all this kind of time into these little things. They did talk about they were improving the crew skill UI as well, but we haven't seen that yet. So I'm hoping we see that pretty soon. I'd love to see you spade it like an unedited stream, all the stages of grief. Nice to see you, Red Half. Well, that's what I do with all my vehicles. Like all of
I don't
like
think they're edited streams, are
yeah,
they?
like all the streams are unedited. You know, it's not. You know, when we stream on Twitch, that's what we do. The Eitan has a deployable launcher on the turret. Oh, fantastic. So it's going to be another Trixon. I love the Trixon. Where can I get the animated wallpapers they use, by the way?
I wish.
That shit's so cool. So it has like spikes, basically. Did this game crash? Yeah, I think it did.
The Eitan?
Yeah.
Probably has.
I'm guessing spikes, right? Like probably like a poppable turret in the back.
Oh, it could be.
Why would you pick this vehicle to go?
No.
Why would you pick this vehicle to go around the map, man?
Well, now we're gonna see the improved mod textures, dude, with low tier.
Oh, the improved Chihar engine as well. Look at it go.
Oh, hell yeah, man. Probably original sound.
Oh, man. They still keep like some mud in certain areas. I'd honestly, so I remember this map quite well because there was so many problem spots on it. And so it was one of those where like it was quite easy to play because you just use the broken spots. But looking at it now, I honestly like look at this. You just came out of the spawn and now there are like fucking 50 places you can get shot from. Like they haven't changed this at all. Oh, that poor Japanese man is phasing through the turret. He needs help. Oh, look at the sway. You see the sway of these guys, Alex? They love it. Big sways.
We're getting physics.
Can I open the dev server? I don't think it's available yet. We will be going on the dev server today if it's available. But I don't know whether it is or not.
Довольно много вопросов в чате про пехоту. Наверное, сразу можем как-то на это ответить. Касательно будет ли что-то в этом стриме. На этом стриме мы по пехоту пока ничего не будем говорить, ничего показывать. Но ждите. Мы в скором времени надеемся новости про...
Yeah, there's definitely less mud in the middle. And also, it seems like it's, once again, there's a little bit, like, the actual buildings are a bit higher, so you can actually hide a little bit behind them, but it still is completely a problem with it, so. No infantry yet, stay tuned for the news about it. Oh, that's what he said. I mean, that makes sense, like, they haven't really talked about infantry at all, right? Decent stream. Pretty good.
То есть на открытых зенитках теперь не будут они ровненько стоять, как солдатики. Они будут, да, они будут более как бы живо себя вести.
There we go. A vehicle with a bit more mobility. Well done, BVD. Speed is our friend, not food. What do you have to give for a Leclerc premium? I'd be very surprised if they do a Leclerc premium. Concourse.
I guess it would be if they heavily like the compressors or the VR changes. But even with down, it would be a top tier vehicle, right? So they wouldn't be doing it.
Yeah. Yeah, they'd have to do like the prototype. Like the MSC as a premium.
The situation would need to change quite a lot.
Yeah, it would, yeah.
You would need to have like way higher VRs and a Leclerc to be like lower in VR than the top tier ones.
Yeah. It is kind of silly all the Leclercs the same VR. They should probably have done something about that. They added cruise sway for the guy on the milk holding on for dear life. I mean, it looked kind of cool. Apart from, you know, he was like through the thing.
Well, you know, they're stiff, but can you imagine if it was like realistic? You would be bouncing all over the place.
Yeah. Yeah, this, I don't know. I don't know what to say apart from this looks exactly the fucking same. This better not be a high tier map. Like, I might actually get all of my old footage of White Rock Fortress, because I'm pretty sure I did a video where we look around it when it first came out. And I might just, like, I might do, like, a comparison and show you, because it looks literally the fucking same. Like, obviously, graphics are updated. Yes, everything looks nicer, but from, like, an actual gameplay point of view, it looks exactly the fucking same. This middle area is slightly different, because it's not as muddy, and, like, the buildings are slightly bigger. But, like, that's it. So.
It's pretty crazy.
Точки, где рождаются аэродромы и точки рождения авиации, они обычно находятся для топовой авиации.
It's so empty. There's a lot of it that's pretty empty, yeah. But the major issue is all the sight lines. Like, it was the issue with this map was the fact that wherever you went on it, if you went in the center, because a lot of people went around the sides, because you could just go spawn camp. But wherever you went in the center, there was always like 2 or 3 or 4 places you could get shot from. So it was impossible to actually like move forward, right?
The main thing is that this map, it got removed all of those years ago because it was heavily downvoted.
Yes.
And they even admitted that it had a lot of issues.
Yep.
And now 5 years later, it's coming back with none of the issues. Like, it's exactly the same.
Yeah.
Exactly the same. So I feel like it's the implications. It's the implications of their map development process.
Yeah.
Like, okay, like it's good enough. If the map is good enough, it's just functional. Even if it has all of these issues, like, okay, let's just put it out there.
Yeah. They
They
haven't removed the map in ages. The only time they've really done anything is they removed them to fix bugs and then they put them back in again.
Yeah, and that's when they, according to them, they had like game-breaking bugs.
Yeah.
Much, right? It's not even...
There's been no mention of a new Israel jet. All we've seen is the Eitan.
They're probably gonna receive the new missile, if I had to guess.
Yeah.
Would you say so?
It's really cool to see this vehicle, but once again, the book exists. So, like, what really is kind of the point of playing this, apart from against helicopters, I suppose, with DIRCM?
Yeah, but that's the main thing. Like, can you... Like, would it have like a dual mode? Like, maybe they're gonna... Would it have like some automatic mode that makes it like somewhat similar, if not the same, to like a fire and forget mechanic? Because if it is just a normal SACLOS, like, the idea behind all of the new generation of EJs was that they're just fire and forget, so you don't have to be like aiming at the guy.
Yeah, like
wasting all that time.
Yeah, like the system aims basically for you, right?
Yeah. And that way you can engage several targets, like the munitions and whatnot.
You think it can engage 4 targets at once? Yeah, but you're not going to do that unless you're shooting like munitions, right? Like, it's like the Tor. The Tor can engage 2 targets at once. Do you ever see people actually doing that? Or do you ever see people actually play the Tor? That's probably a better question. You know? I feel like they've added this thing, so that new mechanic they added, where people can spawn in a random AA, now they spawn this instead of the truck, because the truck just gets nuked. This one at least has a little bit, you know, it's a little bit smaller, basically. It's also, I don't think, folded, which is just like, why?
Yeah, but it has substantial upgrade in speed, like it had like twice and some. No? I think that's gonna be but like you said, like it has like, what is it, like 1/10 of the explosive mass?
Yeah.
I don't know how that is gonna work.
Yeah, like the standard missile had something like 8.5 kilos of TNT equivalent, and then the missile, which has like 40 kilometer range, had like 700 grams. So like it's ridiculous. Does white shirt prediction win? I think so. He is wearing a white shirt. We did not account for the dapper jacket though. We're gonna have to add that as a new prediction monitor for BVD. He's now a dapper jacket, man.
Конечно, им нужно ближе подлететь к цели, чтобы поразить ее. У них меньшая дальность, там скорость похуже, но их можно взять много.
I think it's good that you get different options, though. You know, do you want the more short-range one with, you know, obviously more damage, or do you want the longer-range one with less? Like, it would be nice if, you know, AAs had more options in general.
So I guess now that you have the ammo box, it's kind of like they leave you the option up to you if you want to take like all of these different missiles for different capabilities. But I feel like there's always a missile that is just so much better than the others that you only use one.
Wait, you can mix and match them?
Yeah.
That's kind of fun.
Yeah.
So you can take half of the long range and half of the short range.
Kind of, I feel like that's the idea that they have behind it, but like a lot of the time it doesn't really work that way in practice, sadly.
Yeah. Yeah, once again, this thing's the same build as the book, so unless literally the only reason to use this is if there's an annoying helicopter with the IRCM, which will have already fired off all of its missiles at you before your missile has got to it. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the
Им нужна
thing.
такая высокая перегрузка, чтобы поразить цель.
The planes are so
Поэтому
strong
всех
as well that
конфликтов
I don't know,
это,
like all of these
понятно,
things just kind of fall short.
если на большом
Yeah,
расстоянии,
it's really obnoxious
на
actually
длинном корабле,
nowadays.
чтобы это отработать, нужно резко
They've
выдать
really
максимум
fucked up the
скорости.
fire and
Поэтому
forget
здесь
stuff.
ограничения свои есть. Да, новый РЛС, еще колесная база, гусеничная база, в отличие от колесной.
It's
там
just
гораздо
so
больше
big
всего.
in the back. That where all the electronics are.
Дымы есть, собственно, то, чего не хватало.
It's crazy.
Ну, БР будет, да, высокий. Понятно. Будет топовая зенитка. Бук, да, к сожалению, ну как, к сожалению, в смысле, что он не вполне реализует те наши чаяния, которые мы бы хотели, чтобы у всех наций были достаточно мощные.
Oh, do you think this
ПВО.
do you think this hull has hydrogen pneumatic? It probably does, right?
Каких-то
Oh,
дальностей
I don't remember if the
самая
R1 had it.
слабая ЗРК ПС. Огромные размеры, ракета, она быстрая, но быстрая на большой
I wonder if next update we'll also get another tour for the Russians. They're gonna keep this tradition of just adding millions of AAs at high tier for some reason. We'll get
Yeah, well,
another
that's-
Tunguska as well.
Like some of the guys were half joking when they said that okay, like at least it's a vehicle that they can add to the pool of vehicles you can receive for free.
Yeah.
Like the free AAs you can get now.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, right? Like, you know.
РЛС способны распознавать, отличать.
I wonder if all the missiles are stock.
Бомбы, тому подобное.
I don't think so. I don't think so. Well, it's not so many things. Is that for many AAs they are not, but for some of these Soviet ones, well, Russian, they
Yeah,
fully
they are
equipped.
for some reason.
Э,
Ты какой будешь стрелять?
Yeah.
Самый шрапнель?
Oh, he's a historical site lover. There you go.
Oh hell yeah!
Big
We're in-
fan.
We're in the team.
Эффект сейчас обычного подрыва, но у нее будет свой визуальный эффект. Он такой так красиво выглядит, как больше похож на взрыв кумулятивного боеприпаса в воздухе. Такое облако.
Poor B-57. It never stood a chance.
Хвост черный. Вот.
It has NCTR. That's kind of wild.
Так, посмотрим,
Are there any other, like... The SAMs have NCTR? I'm guessing they do.
То есть,
I never really thought about it.
дело, да, но
Is that it's some of those like top tier ones, the ones that you have to use the radar screen.
Yeah.
I think those distinguish between like the munitions and all that.
Because, yeah, for me, I'm
They
just
don't-
usually using that radar screen, so I don't...
Ah,
Usually I just use that, so...
против, да, в основном можно применить.
Yeah, it looks like it can track multiple at once. Yeah, there you go.
Но понятно, у нее меньше.
But once again...
yeah, but can you engage them without worrying, like aiming at them and everything?
Well, they're
I don't think so.
sackless, right? So probably not.
Yeah, that's why. So
Yeah.
probably not.
Видно, да, то есть,
Well, that's a quick missile, though. Oof.
сколько у нее.
Hell of a dart.
У нее вес всего 18 килограмм.
EK. That one is still 820. Like compare that one. Like that one is 820. There is the speed that we currently have to the 1700. Like that makes
Yeah.
it disconnect.
Покажем авиацию, собственно, про радар немножко тоже.
Wild.
Так, коротенько про авиацию, собственно, и пока в советской ветке здесь находимся. Два самолета изменений получили. Первый, собственно, у нас добавился МиГ-29 912. Это то, что...
They're both at rank 8 as well. The two MiG-29s, like... and not folded. Because why fucking fold them?
Ну, с текущим БРом, с ракетами...
Such a pain.
Ну, то есть без ракет Р-73. У нас был довольно...
It is nice that they're offering these, though, but it just... It's another one of those where it's like, are you going to grind 300,000 RP to get access to one missile?
Вот.
You know? Like,
I
that's...
can understand that one. Yeah.
Yeah, like that's the
It's
problem
hard.
with all of these things.
Is that I always agreed with this idea. Like I like when they do is when they separate versions with the armaments, even if they're pretty much the same plane,
Yeah.
because it offers you the choice of playing like in a VR that you like more with the planes that you like.
Yeah.
But it is true that if they're separating them and they're both the same amount of RP, the same amount of everything, like if somebody imagine if you're just grinding through a tech tree and somebody cares about the vehicles that are in the top echelons and whatnot, like this is just a speed bump.
Yep.
It's just an annoying speed bump.
How do you attack two targets at once with the Tor? So you lock onto one target with the kind of radar, and then you fire at it. And then what you can do is you can then manually guide another missile onto another target at the same time.
Yeah, but it
pretty
doesn't
cool.
work very well.
No,
It
it's
but it's there.
in an actual like game environment, it's worthless, but it you can do it.
Ракета более оптимизирована для дальнего воздушного боя. Фактически, да, это АИМ-120С.
It's an F-16 with AIM-120Ds.
перенастроен автопилот.
which is a bit quicker
Ракета была...
and has, you know, fun armament.
Близкой дистанции находится, которая недалеко от самолета, поскольку она плавнее изменяет свою траекторию, но это позволяет при стрельбе по целям, которые далеко находятся, она меньше энергии теряет. И пока еще ракета только летит к ней, она на маневры цели тратит меньше энергии, если она перемещается, соответственно, имеет
Do you
больше...
think people will be happy with these new plane additions?
будет реализовано
For a week.
то есть в ракете есть спутникоприемник, и она свои координаты...
Because that people come with way too many like preconceived notions. If they keep advertising these super planes as being like oh man, so this is the thing that is gonna solve all your problems, your like conceived problems.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't live up to those expectations, like they're gonna ask for the same for the next thing. And if even more so, like if the guys are struggling, supposedly struggling, and they're gonna receive this new equipment, and they actually is a substantial difference, right? Like we're taking the lead now. The other guys are gonna be like, no, now we need the better equipment ourselves. So it's just like that's the best thing. It's just basis of power. Like you just keep adding power and you keep adding power, you keep adding power. Then in like in 2-3 months we're gonna need another like emergency like air VR decompression just because they keep adding this super equipment in and they can't keep up. Yeah, they had to do another one. Like how long was it? Like a month ago when we had like 14.7.
Yeah, it was. Well, it was in like late January, early February, right? Oh, there you go. That's how it works. That's kind of cool. You can just click on and off what stuff you want to see on the screen.
Да, мы сразу видим, что есть какая цель. Есть РЛС достаточно продвинутая и умеет определять, распознавать типы целей. Вы сразу будете в картине понимать.
It's just the radar stuff is just so wild nowadays. Let's just have one dude who's just like fully invested in, you know, radars and nothing else.
Помогает в дальнем воздушном бою, особенно в начале, это возможность изменять масштаб. Вот я вот колесиком то есть навел курсор, вожу, с зажатым центральным мышью я могу перемещать.
You really want to see that one dude.
Сейчас у нас цели мало, они на небольшой дистанции находятся.
Imagine if you have like a tiny screen playing War Thunder nowadays. You play like high-tier stuff. Impossible to see shit.
Но у вас на небольшом индикаторе они все слипнутся в такую одну большую точку, там группа точек, и вы можете вот так вот конкретно нужный выбрать, если хочется. Ну и, соответственно, тут появляется иконка, что это экран отмасштабирован, нажимаете, он сбрасывается, или просто лицом открыть.
А как тебе кажется, по сравнению с настоящим...
This is very much a simulator thing, though. I don't think this is used in anything else. Like being able to like specifically look at a certain part of the radar.
Look at it from the past. Like I feel like not every single one, but most of these dev streams, they have showcased some of these like radar tinkering mechanics.
Yeah.
And you have like the two parties, right? You have like the ones that are gonna say like, this doesn't affect anything, like people are gonna keep playing the same way it is. And then you have the other guys that say, oh no, this will actually be pretty good, like people are gonna use it a lot, and because it allows you to do all of this stuff. And the gameplay hasn't changed at all. So I think the first part is the one that it's kinda in there for now.
Yeah.
Like it's good to have, but it's nothing. It's not substantial. Like it's just little details.
Yeah.
Like sure, maybe you're gonna see like some guy in YouTube say like, oh, I'm gonna do like some kill compilation, and they're gonna be like, he's gonna show himself like, like stinking around, like clicking around the radar and whatnot, and getting some kills. But majority of the time, you just like lock down and shoot down.
Knowing the direction of where the enemy's going on the radar is super useful. Just for when launching missiles, but yeah. Everything else just seems kind of worthless.
I feel like it just
there you go.
adds to the experience, right? Like if you don't want to use it, you just don't use it.
Yeah.
If you want to, alright.
Yeah, it's a full part of the tech tree now. Full line. 1.0 all the way up to top 2. Nice. Good stuff.
И вот эти два тоже, тоже, насколько помню. Да, тоже. машина. И да, вот тут вот в базе у этих самолетов, конечно, Хеджа Реджана находится, то есть итальянская машина, но вот это вот она еще, можно сказать, что да, она практически итальянская, то вот следующая уже там, она, по-моему, собрана полностью в Венгрии, и, да, и модификации там уже были внесены. Ну, а вот ВМ, он уже полностью свой. Давайте покажем. Надеюсь, кабина есть у нас. Ну и плюс 210-й, тоже мистер Шмидт. Он, собственно,
The little
есть
boys, the little
патентов, но
boys.
он как раз по большей части производился именно в Венгрии, а не в Германии. И больше их было.
They took their sweet time to complete all of that tech tree, but I guess they were waiting for all of the unique equipment, not only
Yeah.
the code
Да, у
base.
всех истребителей одномоторных должна быть кабина.
Well, this is kind of what they do with a lot of subtrees, right? Like they add in all like the easy stuff first,
Посмотрим.
just to kind of,
Yeah.
just because it means that it's more content,
It's
but
easy,
also,
right?
yeah, like it means that your lineups are a little bit better, and then they add in the other stuff. Like they've done the same thing with the Benelux stuff, right? Where they've started to add in like more of the unique Dutchy things, which is fun.
Exactly.
Да, кабина пока еще в работе.
The new icons will help with distinguishing what you're tracking and help with assessing what you have on full TWS screen without having the individual select each return. That is true, yeah. I agree with that.
От первого ранга
That's
и
gonna be like some.
до топа.
But I'm pretty sure a lot of the radars for the tracking stuff have NCTR anyway, so they could just kind of see what they're tracking, right?
Что Китай тогда покажет.
But yeah, I agree. You know, it gives you more information at the end of the day, right? So
Колесная машина со
just how it is.
120-мм пушкой. Полагается, тоже покажем.
Keep showing the Centauro.
С новой башней.
Why?
С такой башней. Теперь вот с новой.
It's the new thing.
Такой головастик прям у него.
Is there any other vehicles at 12.0 for Italy?
В защищенном отсеке.
What is it?
Is there any other vehicles at 12.0 for Italy?
Очень развитый.
At 12.0?
Называть, по идее, если прям.
Because like they
don't
moved
think
down a
so,
lot of the
no.
Arietes, right?
Yeah, because the Arietes are 11.7.
Yeah.
The Ariete AMB is 12.3. Now I think this is the only 12.0.
Давай проверим.
12.7, наверное, и все, да?
Возможно, давайте сразу проверим.
Sorry, Deck, you're gonna have to play it around.
Да.
The mighty backup 11.7 Ariete. Very strong.
Так вот, БТР. Бронебойный трассирующий.
BTR, what is showing that it's just going through the armor? Yeah, because it's a like big.
Who could have seen this coming? Wow, it can stop an AP, a BTR ATA, in its upper glacis. Amazing!
Пробный выезд тоже сходим.
I love the BMPT, and I definitely won't fucking mincemeat this thing. Just
It
so
doesn't even
tall.
have like a very impressive like tower rotation or something like that. Like
Yeah,
it's
it's
just
like
the round.
26, isn't it? It's worse than
Yeah.
MBTs.
Like at this point, I would expect like Abrams, like Leopard level, right? Or the Soviets level, sorry, Russians level.
Yeah.
No.
That kind of looked new when that hit.
Да.
Da.
The Centauro 2 chop.
Поправили меня, да. Пущий МиГ-29.
The reason the other guy doesn't say anything too much is because he's what we call a setup merchant, which is what you want on these streams. You have BVVD, who is literally like the lead dev basically, and he's going through all of the stuff, and then you have the other guy who is there to basically ask him questions if he feels like it's needed to give him more impetus to push forward. This is actually what you need on the other stream too. You need Oxy in BVD's chair, and then you need a dude just sat on the other side to set up Oxy talking about things.
Ничего обещать. Я надеюсь, что...
Yeah, but for a good while, the Russian stream has been this way. Like this guy just kind of chills and
Yeah.
drives around.
Вас порадует.
Yeah, he just relaxes.
Так, что еще интересного?
Так,
Don't desperate, don't desperate.
Сейчас Эна спросили
Да.
Z19.
Новый прем, например.
Why is that there?
Значит, первое, да, G15.
Yeah, it's something to it.
Современный
They must have done.
современный корабельный истребитель.
No promises, yes, for anti-radar missiles. They're still working on those. Oh, that's what he said.
It's so dumb that they still are that one is still like something coming around.
Понятно.
I think they realized that the munitions we have right now are just
Видно, что
They're just
equally,
better.
if not more effective than those radar missiles.
Yeah, because they don't they don't need to track radiation. They can just you know what? It's not even the munitions, Alex. It's they went way too far with the optics.
красивые, больше
Like
Yeah,
the
you have the
targeting
combination of
pods.
everything, right?
Yeah.
Like the weaponry in itself is strong, and the delivery method is strong because the plane is strong, and then the targeting of it.
Yeah.
Да,
Like they
ну,
just
эти
they
самолеты
basically
всегда,
made
понимаешь,
whenever they're gonna add anti-radiation missiles,
планы
people are just gonna why would I use these?
он и подготовлен,
Uh,
шасси
But
There's
подготовлен.
that's the
just
main
no
thing
point.
is that what's gonna be the advantages are gonna be like even more fire and forget, and is that you can even be more fire and forget. Like you
Yeah.
already have fire and forget shit.
Оно позволяет, собственно, крепиться к катапульте, и вот новые китайские авианосцы, они уже с катапультами.
Yeah, like what they need to do is they need to figure out a way of AAs to be able to get out of their spawns. So then
Yeah.
people don't know where to shoot, but you can't do
They
that.
do
so-
need more assistance, man. Like I don't know
Yeah.
if they can buff the radars or like assist them in some way, but they're just not good.
Yeah.
They're just not good to play.
The only way you could do it is if you actually create a net around the map at the back where you could plonk your like missile or your missile systems. So therefore they were harder to find. Like that.
Yeah.
That's literally it. But even then it wouldn't
No,
work because they still just stick out because they're just like bright white boxes. So.
And that's why for the longest time we were talking about like that whole like kill streak idea, right? Like,
Yeah.
before they added these like multi-vehicle AIs. I always thought that they were gonna add these like kill streaks that you can get,
Yeah.
and that way you were gonna deploy the long range AIs, and these guys were gonna be able to hit them. But they went for this direction, and that's that.
Поскольку на части фотографий вот эти вот порты, они как будто, ну, у Китая есть различные, то есть у него на самолетах, ну, например, на...
Just bigger maps so top tier AA will be able to hide. Doesn't work, man.
No,
Because they spawn in the same
big maps are
place.
trash.
They spawn in the same place so people know where they're gonna be.
У него тоже VS-10.
If you add more distance, that just it doesn't work because they know where the starting point is. So that's where every cast player starts. They just look at the spawns. The largest maps that we have, like Red Desert or like Pradesh or whatever, they are some of the worst for that because they stick out like sore thumbs. So
And the most popular type of weaponry in those higher VRs next to the fire and forget weaponry is the GPS ones, because you can just set the point of interest and
Yep.
then start launching.
yeah, and just chuck them.
Mhm.
В общем, ребята, пока не
And if the radars are not strong enough to realize that something is coming, you can't even maneuver out of the place. They don't have any kind of defense method.
Therefore, you need to be able to move out of the spawn. Sure, but you can't. So it doesn't matter how big the map you make. You cannot, because first of all, people don't spawn AAs. Don't first spawn AAs. Because why would you
It's
do
still
that?
a ground battle.
Yeah, it's still a ground battle.
You're supposed to be like battling here out against the other ground vehicles. Like what we should be making, like we're pretty much remaking the entire basis of the game only to accommodate planes and AAs.
Yeah.
Doing their little like dance around.
They could once again just make it harder to get into the bullshit weaponry. How about
Yeah, yeah. And try to help the weaker element as well. Try to help out the weaker element, but I'm not fond of that.
that? The aircraft carrier for China will appear in the future. That's what he said. Nice. Will it be the Russian carrier that they use?
The Kiev class or whatever
Yeah.
it's called.
That'd be kind of fun.
Что по боекомплекту и вообще по всем еще параметрам самолет очень хороший.
Давай покажем какой-нибудь китайский.
In ground sim, some first spawn AA because you have to. Well, yeah, because you only get one fucking spawn. And then if
Simulator is a minority among minorities, and their opinions shouldn't be taken into account to any or aspect of the game.
but also at the same time, if you spawn in an AA and the enemy team doesn't have any casts, you are worthless for the whole map. So.
Yeah, because they work under completely different rules. It's
Yeah,
pretty much
exactly.
an artificial environment. It's like if we take like I don't know, like esports rule set as a standard for the game.
Yeah.
Игрок добавить гудки корабельные. Можно было друг
So does this thing have anti-ship missiles? I hope it does. It seemed like it had one of those booster missiles or those
Yeah, like the
things.
cruise missiles.
83Ks. What are those things?
It's like the KH-59.
Не только в нашей игре, а там в других танковых играх тоже.
What's the new F-16 weaponry like? Very similar to the other F-16s, apart from it has AIM-120Ds. No AIM-9Xs.
Я, наверное, не очень бы хотел, как игрок. Соответственно, придется сделать это отключаемым со всеми этими со всеми последствиями. Вот.
Yeah, you could do that red half or just increase the spawn points, which is what they should do. It's once again, we've literally talked about it for 3 or 4 years straight. Take all the vehicles that are overly efficient, which are very obviously overly efficient, massively increase their spawn points. If they then become a lot less efficient, then lower it. Like it's simple.
You can
simple.
do actual solutions. Yeah, you can do like simple actual solutions.
They just don't.
It would limit the experience of some of these guys, and the company doesn't want to do it.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
That gun. Look at the droop
like
on the gun.
Downwards. It's pointing downwards.
A lot of the Russian and the Chinese MBT's guns do kind of like have a slant to them, but that is like aggressive. I don't know what's going on with that.
It's depressed.
1200 horsepower engine. Show us the transmission, BBD. Oh no, it shows you the max reverse on the stat card. Nice, 17 kilometers an hour.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. Better than 4.
It's saving clicks at the end of the day, right? You don't have to go into the X-ray and go into the transmission.
Yeah, it's nice.
On the stat card.
The hull is so big on this thing compared to the A though. Like it's very tall. It has a huge lower glacis.
Такой надобности нет. Плюс ночные бои сейчас у нас по выбору, только на высоких рангах, то, конечно, чисто ради вот такого визуала, поэтому появиться, конечно, могут, но
I just don't, man. I really wish this wasn't premium. It just doesn't fit as a premium.
The hopeful part of me says that maybe in the future they're gonna add like a tech tree version, but this one is not called like anything special, right? Like maybe if it was called like Type 96B of the whatever squadron or something.
Or like the tank battalion Type 96B.
Like tank biathlon Type 96B, but it's just the normal one, so I don't think they're gonna do it.
But the weird thing about it as well is now what are they gonna do with the Alkylid? I'm guessing they're gonna remove it, right? Like
it could be like maybe they're gonna add it to like the FOMO pool. Just, like this like Pakistan.
Happy Pakistan Day.
You know? Yeah, like Pakistan independence, so you can get the Al-Khalid. Or vice versa. Maybe this one will just last like a certain season, then they're gonna remove it and only make it available during the Chinese Lunar Year or whatever. Chinese Armed Forces Day.
Do people still go on about the VT4 for the Japan tree? No. No, that was a manufactured controversy.
It was an artificial controversy made by Discord people. So.
Yeah. Very much. That was I think the old word people would use is astroturfed.
Yeah, I guess that's
Все не 4, ребята. Все, что не 4, я считаю хорошее. Возможно, даже это будет больше. Я сейчас не уверен, что...
It's got FY4 ERA, which is great, but it's only in the places where nobody shoots, so it's not great.
Well, you said the biggest advantage of these guys. They have a more pronounced lower plate than the Soviet ones, so they're gonna shoot there. Like your advantage is the mobility, like upgrade mobility. But that's all that.
Is this an updated cockpit? I don't think it is. Oh, they didn't show the Comanche cockpit on the other one. Or the B-24 cockpit. That was another one. I thought they were going to at the start, and then they just never did.
Yeah, I guess so.
Is the ZTZ 96B from the tank biathlons maybe a tree variant later? Well, the thing is, like in real life, the B was never really used by like China. Like that's the thing.
It was made for the tank biathlon.
Yeah,
pretty much.
it was made for it to because they had so many issues earlier on using the A. So they're like, shit, we need to like actually show we're not useless at this. So they made a better version of the A, which fit the tank biathlon better.
But by that point, the 99 was already.
Yeah, exactly.
getting out there. 99A because the 99 are really so actual service.
Yes. Let's have a look at this. This should be a really cool cockpit, actually. Because the guy in the front should rotate.
Yeah, in the seat, the rotating seat.
Ah, there you go. It looks nice. This thing has the head-mounted display.
Huh. Do you know?
There he goes. Look at him. Whee! Whee!
There it is.
Oh, fantastic.
Pretty good.
So the gunner in the front actually rotates with the gun, which is, I don't think any other helicopter does that. So it's just really cool. SWaTrInf box tank. That spike looks so weird when it's just there. Do you like dying to be in PTs? I like dying to be in PTs. Join me in the German boxer, the SWaTrInf.
Башня такая полуобитаемая. Даже скорее обитаемая, да. Ну, понятно, что боекомплект вынесен. И птуры, и автопушки.
The fact has the fact has the two crew in the turret is just so obnoxious to me. It's like a kick in the face.
It is a disadvantage, but with these vehicles they tend to kill you pretty quick anyways. It's what it is. The SWaTrInf, don't swat me, tech. Come on, no me mean.
Yep, it has spikes. They do work when a target is stationary.
Пушка, да, с хорошими боеприпасами, мощная, но проблема, что такая расстрельность.
It's also got that really obnoxious spike launcher, which is mounted really high, so it means you can't hit anything that's close to you.
Быстро ликвидировать цель. Но иногда нужно, конечно, пробить и побольше. Больше дистанции работать.
А что у него в заднем модуле таком торчащем?
Ну, скорее всего, тут я сейчас...
Such a big-ass vehicle, man.
Аккумуляторы ставят, либо контейнеры какие-нибудь для вещей экипажа, что-то такое неценное, в общем. Чтобы не занимать полезный объем внутри и, соответственно...
It'll be super weird going from the Weasel to this thing. Completely different playstyle. Hey Zeusnan, I see you. Do you know if they said something about the 120D being added to the US aircraft this update? When the FA-18F was being talked about, they said that they would add the missile to the FA-18E. Like they said it would come to other platforms.
No.
Проводить какое-то
достаточно долгое
время, чтобы еще потом людей, поэтому размеры, да, довольно большие, плюс
you get nothing.
Свои требования, там, баллистическая защита, в итоге машина получается, конечно, большая, да. Так, и давайте...
И постарше, которые времен Второй мировой, наверное.
Да.
And we have the BNE.
Да, но эта машина в игре тоже была, такой кастомизируемый, такой визуально.
It's a fun level.
Could you buy this one and make a showcase out of it? Please.
I do love it how they've once again just picked a very powerful light tank and just made a premium. This vehicle used to be, what BR was it? It was like 2.7 and now it's like 3.7.
3.7, yeah.
Crazy.
And that has been, that all of that change in VR was over a somewhat short span of time. So this thing was in 2.7 for years and years on end, and then they started to increase it. It was just 2
на разных волнениях, разными условиями. Кстати, погодные условия мы тоже перенастроили в корабельных боях. То есть там свое небо, свои облака более красивые. И полностью новые эффекты все взаимодействия с водой.
It's actually cool that they're adding more destroyers than top tier stuff. I do find that more interesting personally. I'm a fan.
Опытный такой корабль.
Корабль?
То есть с тестируемым вооружением, вот это вот вооружение и 130-миллиметровые пушки.
This means for the next naval event, which I'm pretty sure is going to be, well, they said a US battleship, didn't they?
Yeah, so
That should be kind of fun.
Войны уже продолжила свою жизнь уже в виде других, например, там 30-миллиметровый автомат, насколько мы знаем, уже они в Чехословакии попали, и вот стали родителям тех пушек, которые стоят на зенитке, которые на советской ветке есть, чешская спаренная. Вот, собственно, родители. 50-миллиметровая пушка тоже несколько по характеристикам напоминает там советскую 50-миллиметровую пушку. Не знаю, точно ли это использовалось или нет, но характеристики похожи. Вот такой эсминец. Сразу какой-нибудь покажем низкую облачность.
So one of the things they talked about in the English dev stream, which is really cool, is they've massively updated the graphics in Naval, which obviously will affect everything else. So you can see now the water is actually more corresponding to what water would look like in real life in the sea. So it actually takes into account the weather. So as you can see, it's like really gray now, which makes it look a hell of a lot more cinematic. And another thing they also did is massively improve the kind of hits to the sea. So once a round like lands in the sea, it actually looks like it should. This has been something that in Naval they've been working on for like 2 or 3 years, where they've just been really trying to upgrade like the visuals of it. And they've done a really good job. I don't know how much people appreciate it because it is really, really sick, but you know, at the same time, it's a very, very small amount of people who actually play it.
And it's kind of sad because it's also so constant, right? Like every update they try to upgrade stuff. But I think the widespread benefit, like the kind of collateral benefit, is that, as you mentioned on the ore stream, some of these features kind of can get transferred into our modes. Like, okay, like we upgraded these effects, so maybe we can upgrade the ground effects or the plane effects for what we build up in Naval.
Yeah, that's true.
Заодно тоже интерфейс новый. То есть поменялась вот эта вот часть.
Will that work when you're in air and shooting at another plane in water? I don't think so, because these guns are way larger caliber, right? And they're showing the crew skills, so they basically changed the way that damage is shown. It hasn't really changed how damage is given, but now it shows you the actual crew levels instead of just a random percentage that doesn't mean anything. So it's, yeah, they've improved that a lot. I don't know why they did the percentage thing. It was so weird. Because, like, the percentage thing was heavily based on crew skills, so you never really knew what it actually meant to destroy a vehicle. Because depending on their leadership skill, crew survivability, and all that, the percentage was one of those things that could change, like, how much it actually affects the vehicle. Where with, like, crew, it would be much easier to see now.
Мы ее довольно давно разрабатываем, и, кстати, вот волнение такое уж прям совсем. Дождик.
What are we doing, BBD?
I think it's just showing like all of the new things, man. It's just chilling.
Oh.
Мы ее давно разрабатываем, и чтобы основная задача, одна из задач, это чтобы...
Gonna call 2 seconds.
Традиционно, когда у нас на экране появляется вода, сразу в чате появляется вопрос.
Okay.
Угадаешь, какой?
I'll be right there.
Нет.
I'll be back in a sec.
Да, что там с подводными лодками?
Roger.
Я должен был догадаться.
I'm only gonna be showing the little naval effects. Nothing too up there. All of that crew feature would have been pretty useful when, back in the day, you had some of those Soviet ships in coastal that you could kill all of their components, but there was one that had armor with the turrets and everything, so you could never kill them, and they always were like in 10% of the crew left and 10% of the overall integrity left. That was so annoying.
Сбросы глубинных бомб тоже должны быть.
И после этого давай, наверное, покажем новинку для Великобритании.
Да, у нас тоже несколько новинок есть, да.
Интересную самоходку.
He just restarts the destroy as well.
Так, бак у нас произошел какой-то. Боеприпасы зависли в воздухе, надо будет разобраться. Видите, интересно. Возможно, проблем конкретного корабля.
Еще очень много вопросов, когда Корея. Мы что-то можем ответить?
Но пока ничего не будем говорить. Так, что-то еще мы хотим показать. Британия, да.
Oh, he also said players should not lose hope of submarines.
Такая вот интересная,
Oh, I completely forgot about submarines, dude.
которая
Yeah,
такая экспорт.
they're being very hyped for no.
Yeah, very hyped.
На базе, насколько я помню,
Should
Vickers.
not lose hope. That's one way of, really one way of putting it, isn't it?
Кажется, что Индия,
man.
то есть для индусов делали, не помню, купили они, нет. Вот это вот, кстати,
Did you say Indian?
И потом то, что
Oh,
по-моему, стало
well, this one
Well,
was
the
offered to
Vigilante.
India, wasn't it?
и
Ah,
железные машины.
Yeah.
Oh, because the Vigilante is a
из
Mark.
90-х.
No, the Vigilante is a Mark 1, but yeah, it's a Vickers
Yeah.
chassis.
Артиллерия, британская армия. Ну, еще
AS-90.
Вставляется.
Интересно, как она преобразилась.
This is cool to see, but I don't. It shouldn't really have too many flashy things, right? It should have a laser, though. It's a very modern
It doesn't-
vehicle, this one.
Doesn't seem like so. Doesn't seem it has too much like fancy stuff, and it kind of came out of nowhere. Like I thought they were gonna do more fanfare about it, but no.
Mm.
Такой похож на сильно модифицированный 109.
Да,
If it has a laser and that 5-second reload, like, that should be like Panzerhaubitze level. But
Mm.
I don't know.
ну, тут,
That is a huge ammo rack. But then again, I suppose all these artilleries have a huge one.
Oh, I can really see the first stage as well. We're gonna have
Yeah.
to see it more in detail later.
мощный фугас. Ну, на этом всё.
But some of these artilleries tend to change quite a lot. You remember when the Panzerhaubitzen first arrived to again?
Mm-hmm.
That was a
Yeah.
very different vehicle to what it is right now.
Прямое
Yeah, they
применение
updated it
с
like 3 or 4 times in a week.
танками, там,
It was
Yeah.
that was wild. Bonk.
Лазерный дальномер у него есть?
Не уверен.
Have to say mobility as well, because that is something that makes the Haubitzen pretty strong, like the reverse and just forward. He's an arcade.
I do like the fact that you see like the machine gun magazines on the top of the turret there.
Oh yeah,
The-
yeah.
That's so random. Kind of fun though.
Каток. Ну вот тут тоже, да, каток, понятно.
Overpressure doesn't work against Russian vehicles. You got to shoot other stuff. Come on, we know this.
Ну, вот так, например. Да.
Oh, my lord, dude.
Mm. Dev server usually goes live today. Yeah.
Так,
We'll see.
это мы посмотрели, это мы тоже посмотрели.
Мгм. Да, экипаж показали.
Yeah, I don't.
Большой тоже.
If it's at 7.0, it's not gonna get a laser. Like, they're just
Probably
gonna.
not.
Еще можно показать.
Yeah, probably not. But, for example, we have the Type 99. That is a pretty capable artillery at 7.3, only because it doesn't have a laser.
Yeah. That one has those crazy
Да,
optics.
да, есть полковая машина. Сейчас
Yeah, and it has some good rounds as well,
Mm.
Вот теперь
and decent reload.
есть возможность наблюдать за торпедами по миникарте. Сейчас на миникарте.
I feel like it's gonna have laser. Like, I don't know.
Поскольку
I don't think it is just the whole
в реальности
the whole logic of the it's supposed to be modern, so it's supposed to have all of these like trinkets around it. But
Yeah.
I don't know. Like,
возможно, но понимать, где они есть,
So
обычно
one of the
It's a
cool
hunch.
things that they also added to Naval, if you missed the community update, is you can now track your torpedoes even if they're miles away. Like look at the map above Brunetti's head.
в игре,
You can actually see the
как близко
you can see the torpedoes go out, which is kind of fun.
возможность будет, собственно, для ракет. То есть вы свои ракеты на карте
That's kind of funny, Duplicate.
тоже понимаете, сколько им еще лететь примерно.
So yeah, it's another once again, it's just another little addition to Naval that's kind of cool, but
Да, Швеция.
ain't gonna make no
Mhm.
difference unless you're using the Shimakaze and you can see people be afraid in real time. I wonder if you'll be able to see allied ones too. That'd be kind of cool.
В целом это, можно
Поломата.
Гриппин С, но двухместный, то есть такое же оборудование, РЛС, вооружение.
Sucks that this doesn't have a gun. Fucking hell.
Воздух-земля.
So silly.
Лесы. Собственно, с этими и можно вот
Yo,
самолеты,
gets all the GBU-39s though.
Бомба побольше, поменьше, нары. Смешанный вариант. Понятно, что может быть чуть-чуть по ЛТХ слегка уступать.
It's so weird that it doesn't have a gun. And these guys don't have any kind of gun pod or anything.
No. Yeah, so you just don't get one.
Компенсируют там уменьшенным запасом топлива или что-то такого.
It's literally just a worse version than the tech tree one. I suppose people would probably use it more for cast though. So probably not going to matter too much. You want to use the one in the tech tree, that's more the fighter one, right? So
Таким же компактным, быстрым, маневренным самолетом. Да, еще из интересного я забыл показать новая моделька пилота.
Моделька.
Прям так можем показать сейчас.
Ooh, the cockpit opens. Nice.
Шлемом, свое бандирование.
Oh, is that a new pilot? Oh, where's he gone?
Ooh. No.
Не знаю, что еще такого.
He had like a blue helmet.
Maybe the
on.
ones from the trailer.
Yeah,
В
maybe.
целом мы практически все показали из такого интересного. Мне показали у Германии авиационную новинку, которая...
Германия.
Покажем тоже.
Germany.
Это премиумный вариант.
Or Deutschland, the real believers.
На средние высокие ранги. Ну, то есть,
It's an Alpha Jet.
Отдельные эскадрильи со своим скином. Но в целом
Alpha Jet,
по
but
мощности
premium.
такой же, как линейный вариант.
Обновленная моделька советского танка. Можем ее показать.
The premiums in this update aren't that egregious, apart from the 96B and the 155. Everything else seems pretty standard.
Да, новая модель D3.
I feel like also that's another thing to kind of show that Gaijin does actually care about this shit. They have literally spent probably quite a lot of money paying somebody to update the model of the D3A1. As if like there's just a million people like, oh my god, yeah. Yes, finally. The D3A1 has more pixels and is more reinvigorated.
Панцирь
Like-
и Израиль, ребята, мы показали в начале стрима. Вы
And all these like tiny shitty ass coastal boats, you know? Like all the Hungarian tree. A lot of the stuff they're adding in this update will only be played by like less than 1% of people. But they do it every update.
Мы, как обычно, ребят, рассчитываем на вашу поддержку, что вы поиграете, расскажете, как вам. А на этом, я думаю, что мы будем подводить некие итоги и заканчивать сегодняшний стрим. Может быть, какие-то ребята у вас есть. Ну, я уверен, у вас много вопросов, я вижу их просто.
I think the stream might be ending.
Я стараюсь какие-то
Yeah.
выцеплять.
It was pretty tame.
Yeah.
It's a lot of Naval.
Ты же поездил на Драгуне?
They're probably more low tier
Around this
planes get updated models because of Ace of Thunder and also enlisted, but also like those also cost money, right? Like to develop.
Yeah.
And there's no way Aces of Thunder has made its money back. Because I was in development for like 3 years, and right now, well, at least according to Steam, there's nobody playing it, which surely cannot be the case. There was 21 people playing it an hour ago. Its peak. It came out this month. Its peak was 250 people.
Oh my lord, man.
So
it's literally on Gunner Heat PC levels. Oh no, sorry. Gunner Heat PC has 119.
Да, наверное, теперь точно все показали.
Is an Aces PlayStation only? No, it's on Steam.
Не всё, что будет в обновлении.
It's on Steam and PlayStation. It's on pretty much every platform they could put it on. But the problem is it's a VR game. So a paid VR game. So it's very niche marketplace.
Нас её много спрашивали, индикацию
And the only real unique thing compared to War Thunder is it has some World War I vehicles in it. Which, if they wanted to, they could straight up just add to War Thunder. I honestly thought they were gonna do like a pack where it's like, hey, you know, if you want these World War I vehicles, if you buy this on the Gaijin store, you'll also get like a key for Aces of Thunder.
I think more people would have fallen into that one if that was the case.
Massively, yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, I mean, I would have done it. You know,
Yeah, like just to get some World War I planes in the game,
Yeah.
and then you get like Aces of Thunder or something.
Yeah, exactly. They've updated the HMD for this Russian plane.
Yeah.
Oh no, sorry, Chinese or Russian, whichever fucking one it is. Yeah, it's Russian. Sorry, it's got the R-73.
Shit.
No, it's getting the 12As, Lorico. Yeah, it tells you the distance, and I'm guessing the angle. It's kind of cool.
Pretty fancy.
И таких мелких деталей довольно много еще. Там экраны МФД в некоторых самолетах поменялись на более аутентичные, тому подобное. Правок, в общем, много всего, да. Смотрите, пожалуйста, патчноут.
Cop 1 and Cop 2, are they actually in the game?
Вы нам очень помогаете, особенно именно статистика ваших нахождений.
Or are they there? Because they're the
I guess
Hydra
those are the-
planes.
Когда вы репортите,
Yeah.
всем прекрасно.
He has them in his
I don't know if it's
aviation
a dev
tech
version.
tree.
Слогами, с-
If it's a dev version.
He's keeping them from us.
Тоже помогает. Потому что краши собрать и-
They even have VRs on them.
Yeah.
Hand them over.
Цель, собственно, открытия DevServer.
Rude.